The people keep coming on my wall and asking me about a certain person that I said I would never ever speak about in my life again. And just so you know, I'm never speaking about that person in my life again. And to address that subject as well, I've told the people in control, not in control, but like police and stuff like that years ago, what happened to me when I was a child. It's not easy being the victim of child abuse, as many people out there know. It's not easy being the victim of multiple rape and child abuse. It's not nice. I've dealt with it. It gave me a lot of demons, as everyone well knows. Whatever way they came out of me, it's not been easy. But I told them, then people were brought to justice a long time ago. I don't feel the need, as a 47-year-old woman or a victim of child abuse, or a survivor, should I say, of child abuse and a rape survivor, not a victim, a survivor, to name and shame every single person for the public's point of view. For me, it's one corner of my life that I tried to keep private, because it did mean a lot to me. Jules, it's not that I don't give a shit. I'm explaining my situation, okay? What I don't give a shit about is somebody that has had nothing done to him in his life that still thinks he can abuse me. I've had enough abuse from people. And what I'm saying is, it was one part of my life that I went to the authorities with a long time ago. I openly spoke about. I was one of the chief witnesses for. No, I don't care about it. So, yeah, I was one of the chief witnesses for it. I did it all, and I did it all behind closed doors. Hence why I don't often work that much. Because I did speak. So, hang on, I've just got to block this lady because she's so abusive. Can we all go on and report Jules 7877, please? Because she's just so abusive. She's vile. I'm just blocking her. Let's just do that. She's just rude. Do you know what? Sometimes there's nothing worse than desperate older women that are fans of a fucking 80s boy band. Do you know that? Go play mummy somewhere else, love. Do you know what I mean? I'm really not fast. Crying out loud. But yeah, so anyway, let's just block her off because she's a bore. Anyway, go bore somebody else. Anyway, yeah, so that's that for me. I just wanted to address the fact that it's not that I didn't speak the truth about the Red Room. It's not that I didn't speak the truth about a lot of things. Everything I've done has been documented by the police. It's been used, you know, and it's been done. So I've dealt through that. I've gone through that. I've gone through that battle personally, privately, behind closed doors. And I don't think that I should be made and taunted and bullied into speaking out about it, abused about it continuously online, like a dog with a bone. You know, I'm like, listen, go beat your drum somewhere else. I'm not all about it. I've done my bit. I've brought them to justice. Do you know how hard it is for a rape victim, right, to actually get the CPS to put it through, to bring that to court? Normally it doesn't even get to court when somebody gets raped. So, you know, it's so difficult for people to do that, and it's such a lot of work for the police to do. Do you know how hard they work behind the scenes? Massively hard to get everything done. Hugely hard to get that to court and to fight for justice. They're there to protect the people, you know. And for me, it's just like, I've done it. I've dealt with it privately. For everybody that's asking me why I haven't, I have. And yeah, it caused me a lot of demons. I'm sorry to hear that, Jojo. It caused me a hell of a lot of demons. And I also found the last 3 weeks have been really difficult for me. It's been really hard for me. And if I didn't have the love and support of you guys on here, and the love and support of my family and everyone else, it would have been terribly hard. But listen, Lee, I'm just gonna have to block you as well, mate. It's not my fault that someone's suffering. They haven't even been abused. Can we just please stop it? Because it's just boring. It's like, it's so attention seeking. Do you know what I mean? But and as for the fact I've got people inboxing my kids, right, and saying that your mum's this, your mum's that, do you think they've not had that for the last 20 odd years of their life? Do you know what? It's boring for them as well. So, like, do you know what I mean? That's such a childish thing to do, and it's such a shame when it comes from grown-ass adults taking abuse to my children because I ignored them on here. It's boring. check yourselves, people. Check yourself. Mum, I know I'm positive and I don't need to talk about it, but I do need to just voice it. You know, I'm not being funny. I've had every newspaper in the country and TV programmes asking me to go on there and talk about this. And my side, I don't want to. I've got Instagram. I can talk to people on there. I don't need the money to do it. Why would I? I used to do everything for money when I was taking drugs. Now I don't have to. I'm healthy and I'm well. But anyway, I wanted you to all know that that's where I'm at. I'm in a good, healthy place. Yes, Benno London, love you. Up the Everton. Go on, son. My mate actually is a blue. One of my little mates, Rusty, is a blue. I'm in a good, healthy place. I'm happy. You know, I'm lucky to be here. I'm excited to have my surgery in May, to get my face done and everything else. I'm proud of you too, Mother, for putting up with a kid like me. But yeah, I'm excited for everything that's going on with me, and I'm very lucky to have the platform that I've got, and the amount of support and love I've got on here from all of you lot is just amazing. So I really am blessed for that. So thank you all for that. And yeah, and all your beautiful comments that I've had. I mean, I know it must do other people's heads in when they're out there screaming and shouting about me constantly. I stick one video up and get 500,000 views on it. It's just like, it's crazy, but love you all for it. Now I'm getting 3 million hits a week on my Instagram. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know what an impression was. I thought it was a joke, like something that took the mickey out of somebody else. I got your back, Lightning Junior. But yeah, I love you all. I've got so much support. I'm lucky. I've still got a good career in front of me. I've got so many work offers and bits coming in. I've got this Netflix series. I'm down to the final 3. Hopefully, fingers crossed for me. I'll be shooting in Palm Springs later this year, hopefully, if that happens. Be over the moon after my surgery. So yeah, I'm happy. So Jojo, listen, I hope you find support. Women's Aid are really good for supporting women that are victims of abuse and rape and stuff like that. And there's other things as well, because there's a lot of men as well that go for a lot of mostly men that go for a lot of sexual abuse and stuff. There's a lot of help out there. Bear with me, I'll try and get some links up over the weekend for anybody that's suffering for domestic abuse or anything else they're suffering from. Any kind of abuse, substance abuse, alcohol abuse. And also there is a group, I don't know, I have a lot of family members message me and message my kids as well and ask how they coped having a parent that was an addict and stuff. So there's another group called Analom, which is for family members of alcohol and drug addicts and gamblers and things like that you can go to, or you can go to their meetings on Zoom and you can get all the help and stuff you need, because it's not your fault that we're this way. It's not you guys' fault. And I know that family take a long time to heal with stuff. And that was something I didn't really get in my first recovery. I just thought everybody, because I was clean, everybody should think, oh, Daniella's done 3 months, she's doing amazing, everyone should just forget what I've done. But I had to learn that, you know, when you make amends, in one of your steps you make amends to people. And sometimes because you're ready doesn't mean to say they're ready. So I just suggest to anybody, get to a meeting if you're struggling. Inbox me, I'll send you some meetings online to do. If you can't do that and you're really, really struggling, it's late at night, get on YouTube, stick on the NA World Service site, Narcotics Anonymous service site, or the AA site, and just listen to a chair, listen to shares, go to bed listening to it with headphones on if you have to. Just whatever it takes. Just get your ass on a seat, whether it's in your front room watching it on YouTube, or it's on Zoom, or it's when we open the lockdowns when it's back in a meeting, get to a meeting. We're a nice bunch, really. Us addicts, ex-addicts. And get yourself a sponsor. That's all I can really say, is like, we're there to help each other, and we need to be a service to each other to help everyone get better. Jodie B. Jenkins, don't give him any more clout. Oh, Jodie, I love you, Jodie. Who follows my daughter on here? Jodie B. Jenkins. Who follows her? She's lovely, isn't she? Beautiful. Am I lucky? But yeah, and my KJ Fernandez, he is 23. He's always at work. That kid works like a Trojan. Jodie works about 3 jobs. She works hard. So yeah, I'm very blessed to have the children I've got. But yeah. So I just was going to jump on. I've had so many things about... I don't want to talk about Gemma Collins. I haven't seen Gemma Collins for about 4.5 years, mate. I've seen her once since I left Big Brother, and that was in